Today we are going to be making Ahi Poke. It's a really easy recipe as long as you have a great piece of fish. So we get ours from our fishmonger at the farmer's market, and what you're looking for is this really beautiful pink, dark pink color. And I've rinsed this, and I'm just going to go in and you're just cutting little cubes. Again, this is up to your preference of how you like your poke. This is just such a great dish when the weather starts getting warmer and you want something light. Like, it's just so great. But again, I can't stress enough, it's the quality of the fish that you're really looking for, because you're eating it raw. And so
you really want it fresh, Meg.
Super fresh, yes.
Good.
So if you have a monger or something like that, and you can do this with sushi grade salmon, you can do it with any sushi grade fish really would work. I just love ahi. The flavor of it's really great. So it's up to you. So this is enough for about 2 people. And I'm just gonna go through and see what I'm doing is I'm looking for about like an inch thick little cut, and I'm doing little cubes. So I'm going in, cutting it again in half, and then cubing it up, and it's like a steak. It's really thick, and you'll see some of these pieces will kind of break apart. And if you get the fattier strings, you can just leave those out. And see how this is a little brown? I'm not going to cook that. You don't want to be eating that, so I'm just going to leave that out. And again, this is also something that's best eaten fresh. So if you go to the market, cooking it day of, that's kind of
ideal.
The best. It's so good. And so what's so wonderful too about poke is I'm kind of giving you the base recipe for this. So I love doing it very simple with onions and avocado and ginger. But this is where you get to have fun and kind of switch it up for yourself. So again, I'm not using this little piece because it wasn't nice and fresh and vibrant pink. And then I'm going to I did a mixture of green and red onions nicely diced. I'm just going to put this in here. And then I have some ginger that was peeled, and then I diced it up. So it's really nice and fresh.
Did you get that from your fishmonger or another source at the farmer's market?
Got it at the farmer's market, but if you don't have that, you can take ginger and grate it at your house yourself and put grated ginger in here. It would be really yummy. Again, if you don't like ginger, you can leave it out. It's really up to you. And then I have about a tablespoon of sesame seeds. Put that in here, maybe not use them all.
So you could use white or black sesame seeds, huh, Megs?
Yes, you can really have fun with this one. And then you can also do some cilantro and take some and chop it up in here. I also love seasoning it with some dulse, so some seaweed flakes.
And those are so remineralizing too, you guys.
It's amazing. And then I like a little bit of fire, so I do a couple shakes of some red chili flakes. And then before I do the avocado, because you don't want it to get all mushy while you mix this up, I'm going to do my oils. So you can choose between a regular sesame seed oil or the toasted sesame oil. It's really up to you. I kind of like doing a little mixture of both. And the toasted just has a little bit more depth of flavor. If you're doing more seasoning in here, like if you want to add garlic or other things in here, you're more like, be my guest and let us know how it comes out. I want to hear all your different varieties of what you do. The mango one, I know it kind of sounds silly, but it really does taste so delicious with it in here. And then
you mean a diced mango? You dice it up?
Fresh mango in here with all of this.
Whoa.
So good. And then I have some wheat-free tamari, and I'm just doing just to nicely coat it all.
Little drizzle.
And then I'm going to stir it, and then we'll be able to see if we need a little bit more liquid. And so this poke is great served on rice. You can eat it with chips. If you make plantain chips, so yummy. It's perfect. See how it's just nicely incorporated, all of it together. It's glistening a little bit, and now this is when I'm going to take beautiful avocado. And again, I'm just cutting in little cubes, because you want them all to be about the same. It's all like bite size. This is like so perfect as an appetizer. You can set this out and leave chips for people to kind of come by for a barbecue. It's a great dish to bring over to a friend's house. You can put this on salad. There's so many ways to eat this. But my favorite is just by itself plain, because it is so
I've seen you eat it with like tortilla chips, Megan,
Mm-hmm.
just like as
I
a
said,
dip.
Yeah.
And the other thing is it's a wonderful way to incorporate, again, our beneficial fat, which is the avocado, which is so delicious.
I mean, look at that. That took no time whatsoever, and we're done. This is it. Let's see how it tastes. Oh my mouth is watering. I love it.
Now, you don't ever add, Megan, any lime or lemon to that either? You don't ever do that.
Because that makes it more of like a ceviche.
Oh, okay.
This, just the oil. So for this full recipe, you can go to CurryGirlsKitchen.com, and don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram. We're constantly posting more fun recipes like this. And if you don't subscribe to our YouTube channel, subscribe so that way you can find more fun things like this. Can't wait for you to try this. So good.